Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I've got an exciting Temu haul for you today, or at least I think it's exciting. I think they're all exciting, right? If you're new to this channel, welcome. But for the rest of you, welcome back. If you look in my description below, you'll see all of the pertinent information for this video. So I won't go into that again this time. We talked about this before. I'm all very samey, so I've got the same kind of format going each time that you'll get familiar with if you stick around. But I've got some exciting and fun, well, I think they're fun, I guess, but some cool stuff I'm looking forward to showing you in this one. And because several of you have asked, I am going to show you a piece of jewelry, well, a set of jewelry that I've created back in the day. But before I get to that, I'm wearing a shirt that I hauled in another haul. This was the Waffle kind of shirt, color block, and I am wearing a bra that is pink, but it's kind of the same color as my skin, so it's not, I mean, you can kind of see it, but it's really not too noticeable. So I was worried that it would be too see-through up here. Now I can't tell what it looks like in the back because the white in the back comes down to about here. So keep that in mind when you're picking out a bra to wear with it. I had first said that maybe you could wear a strapless bra with this shirt, but with the back it would still show. But the cute fake buttons. And then I have no idea where I got this. I've had this necklace for years. It has matching earrings. I can't remember where I got this from, but anyway. All right, so now that I've shown you, oh, and I'm wearing a Temu ring that's purple too. All right, so let's get started. I've got 2 bags worth of stuff to go through with you, and I'm just gonna grab at random. All right, so this nondescript box is a set of jewelry pliers. So you may have heard me talk about this before, but I used to create necklaces and earrings and bracelets. Not very many bracelets. Bracelets are kind of a harder thing to do because of the differing sizes. I mean, I know necklaces come in differing sizes, but some bracelets you can't actually make too small, so that's a little bit harder, or too big. So I mostly would do necklaces of different sizes and whatnot. But last July, not the July we just had, but a year before in July, we had a flood in our town and it affected us. Our basement was flooded and I lost, or I had to throw away, the majority of the beads that I had because they were in a box that was in the water, and it was sewer water that came up through a drain because the sewer system was overwhelmed with flood water. So oh, these are kind of weird, kind of mangled. So anyway, I lost the majority of my beads. I did save, I was able to save, I think, actually it was probably a pair of these. Kind of needle nosy, I don't know what the official names of these are. But aside from that, I kind of would have to rebuild. Like, I lost all my display because they were kind of felt-like, so they couldn't be salvaged. And I figured if I ever want to do jewelry again, I'll just get more stuff, which is kind of sad because a lot of the beads I had were, I used to belong to Bargain Bead Club, and so it was a subscription club, and these are used for cutting wire typically. And so I had a lot of unique beads and stuff, so I lost all of that stuff. These are used to bend wire, to curl it. So anyway, I rejoined that bead club, but I've noticed that stores like Michael's, and I don't think I've ever used ones like this, except maybe to open chain links maybe. But stores like Michael's and Joann's, their bead section is a lot smaller than it used to be. So, and we used to have an actual bead store pretty locally, and it closed down. So I don't know what that means for the jewelry making industry, if it's a thing of the past or what, but I think as one of the things that I do for this channel, I want to start making jewelry again. So I got tools, and these I got on a spin the wheel deal, so I only paid $4.74 for these. I think they're normally maybe $8-ish for a set of 4, and they have different sets. So I figured I'd start with this. I tried on another haul to get a display thing, but it was tiny, so that didn't work out very well. But anyway, this was a really good deal. So anytime you see those spin the wheel deals that give you 70 to 90% off, take advantage of those if you can. All right. So yeah, so it was pretty sad to give that stuff up, because I'd been collecting. I would go to like Goodwills and stuff and buy jewelry that I didn't necessarily like, but I liked the beads, and then I'd cut them apart and make my own. So I was trying to be thrifty with it too. But yeah, so I lost a lot of that. Luckily, the stuff I had already made, I had someplace upstairs, and so that was salvaged. And a lot of the things that I've made, I made because I tried to sell them on Etsy, and that didn't go anywhere. But I made like kits almost to where I could replicate the design if by some chance somebody did order one. Okay, more than you want to know. So next is another pop-up card. This one is also a birthday one, I believe. I don't think I've ordered any more Christmas ones after that 6-piece set, but there are some I want to get because I just love all these. So this one again, it comes kind of mangled, but if you mail this yourself to somebody, it doesn't matter. It's just if you're giving it to somebody in person that you might struggle with that. But they can be bent back into shape a little bit. But yeah, some of them are kind of mangled, so you got to take that into consideration with the price. So in the grocery store, you're paying anywhere from, I mean, unless you get it in a 99-cent section, or if you buy your cards at Dollar Tree, I guess, you're paying anywhere from $4 to $6 for a card. This one was $2.69, so actually this was kind of on the more expensive side for one of these cards. But again, oh, and this one's got a spot on the back to put a note, which is a little unusual from the other ones that I've bought. But yeah, kind of have to play with it and try to straighten it out. I wish they'd pack it with cardboard, but you know how that goes. All right, so no sticker to go down here. It does not have any sticky to lick, so you would need to use some double-sided tape or just tape around the edge to seal it. Or if you're just giving it to them in person, just tuck the envelope in, or the seal, or the flap in. This one is super pretty. So it says, wishing you a beautiful birthday. And look at those flowers. That's just gorgeous. That's what it looks like from the side. So I like these because people can sit them out and display them for their birthday week or birthday month. Sorry, I feel like I need to sneeze, so hang on. Okay, I might be okay for a sec. But yeah, they're just so pretty. And they've got all different kinds. I'm trying to get a variety so I can show you guys on here. But I would not, even though it's a little bent up, I would not be ashamed to give this to somebody, just because it is so pretty. And they don't know that you didn't, I mean, if this was the last one in a store and it was banged up but you really liked it, you'd still buy it, right? So there's that. Put it with its plastic thing so I can put it back in there. All right, next. This is a, I believe, a correcting cream. Oh, this is nice. It's got a seal on the box, but that's okay. I'll just open it on the bottom. I got apparently number 1. This came, I think, in other colors, so probably purple and yellow and pink maybe. But this is Mac Andy, so we've seen that brand before. And because of my redness, I mean, I have makeup on today, but green is very good for people with redness, which most of you I'm sure know because it's complementary colors. So it's got a nice pump. And I should roll up my sleeves. I think I've got a couple of these things in here. All right. How many presses does it take to get the first amount out? What if this one doesn't have a straw either? Okay, it does. Well, let's just, to save time, since I've got this open, let's just put a little. So I probably should have figured out where the mushroom brush that I got to go with this was, but I didn't. But I got a mushroom brush because I've noticed dabbing does better to cover my skin than rubbing it in. Now this, you can't really tell that I've got anything on here because, well, I don't have any redness there, but I guess I could, since I could put some on there. I don't have any, I mean, I have foundation there, but I don't have any like blush. Sounds like people are alive and well upstairs. Somebody asked me if my basement was haunted, and I was like, is that because they could hear people moving around upstairs, or did they see something? I don't really want to know, but I'm like, no, my house is not haunted. Okay, I don't know that that really, I don't know that that really did much, but I guess I could have tried this spot of psoriasis up here, but all right, that's enough of that. So green correcting cream, that was $6.99. All right. All right, next is another repeat purchase. I love this shirt style. So anytime I see a new one, I just keep buying it. Although this one maybe is a little bit different. I think the sleeves on the others are more angled, so like maybe would be cut off here and more 3/4, but this looks like a full length sleeve. So I guess they're not all the same, but it's still the color block in the middle, the waffle knit. So this is very, I mean, this is a tighter knit than this is, but they're both kind of see-through there at the top. But this one's a cute pastel, go with gray. Pretty, what do they call that? A ditzy floral, I think I heard. This, I ordered this in a 2XL on the plus side, so it's a 16. It's 100% polyester, machine wash cold. line dry in the shade. So yeah, so I love those. It feels kind of hippie, boho, that kind of vibe. But I'm starting to wonder if I'm ready to go down a size, because the last one of those I got felt a little bit big, and I need to find where I put my like the thing that you would sash your shirt up, because then it's fine, because it's usually just this area that feels too big. So that shirt was $12.60, and I did get an adjustment. All right, next, I think this is the hydrating primer. I think it was kind of, I determined that by elimination. The only thing left. So I assumed it had to go together. Alright, so the website called it a hydrating primer, and this says pore base gel cream, or creme, C-R-E-M. Oh, but I love these frosted pots that you get. And it's a pretty pink. It's got a nice cover. Oh yeah, which I always got to sit down to. All right, so it's very I keep thinking I will remember the name of the primer that I have. It's a very popular one from like Walmart, but I can never remember what it is. But anyway, it's kind of a cloudy primer, but this one is clear, like it's a clear gel. I know putting it on your hand is not gonna show anything, but you can see it's well, like a gel, so it's looking very wet, which I guess would be why it's called a hydrating primer. So we'll just see how that dries. But it's, like I said, it's a really pretty pot that you could reuse for something once you used all of this. And I'm trying to see if it has a, doesn't really have a scent. The rest of what's on here is in Chinese, so guess that's it for that. So that cost, hydrating primer, $3.14. And the box is kind of mangled, so I'll just throw that away. But all right, next. All right. So I had never seen one of these before because I kind of abandoned a life of makeup for a long time. But this is one of those silicone lip brushes. So I thought I would give it a try. Now this lid, okay, it doesn't snap or anything, but it looks like it would stay on. I was afraid if you had it in your purse, it might come off. But then I have a lipstick here to try, which, if you saw my last haul, all of my lipsticks look alike. But, okay, there is something different with this one. This one is supposed to have 3 different colors in one lipstick. So let's see if I can demonstrate this correctly. Upside down. All right, so can you see how it's, so this is one color, this is one color, and this is supposed to be one color. So let's see if that's right. All right, so I'm gonna do, okay, so I'm gonna turn it over to the other side. Look at that, that's different. And then now the top. Is that kind of the two of them combined, maybe? So that's wild. Now I don't know how you'd remember which side, like if you really wanted one of these two, I don't know how you'd remember which side is which. Guess you'd test it on your arm or something. But yeah, three colors in one. That's wild. And I don't know how often I would wear this color, but I would definitely wear those two colors. And maybe I would wear this if I was wearing my Halloween outfit, because that would be kind of, it's a little orangier. So that's wild. And it's a really pretty case. All right, should have used this, but that was kind of a weird lipstick to try this with. So I don't know. I guess you rub this against the lipstick and then put it on your lips, or do you put a little bit on your lips first and then use this to move it around? I guess you can tell me in the comments. But this tricolor lipstick was $1.98. I gotta think at some point those colors all merge together, right? So I don't know how long you would get those three colors. Okay, so I'm going to wipe that off so I don't accidentally get it on my shirt. I still have the makeup remover down here, but I decided I'd keep one down here for this specific purpose, but I'm kind of being lazy right now. I don't want to take the time to use it, so obviously it's not all coming off. I'll get the rest of that off later. Okay, next. Okay, that was everything in the first bag. Okay, this thing got wrapped up like crazy. I had to take it out to figure out what it was. So it came in bubble wrap. So this seller really cared. And then it came in this kind of styrofoamy kind of wrap. And then it came in more bubble wrap, all to get to this. So that seems like a lot of wrapping, but this is a build your own or create your own cushion cream dispenser thing. So okay, so we open it up and you've got the mirror, and then it came with a sponge, and then the sponge goes on top of this, but this opens up, and then this is foam that you put your own foundation in. So if you like the concept of mushroom cushion cream, you can put your own in here. Now I have read some places that suggest that you mix a little bit of moisturizer with the foundation when you put it in here, so it's a little thinner. But I thought this was genius. So like I've got those foundations from Il Maquillage and the dupe from Temu, so I could put those in here because I really like taking my mushroom sponge into the ones that I've got and getting some on there. And now this one would have more of a honeycomb pattern when you get it on your sponge. You can kind of see that a little bit. Instead of the mandala kind of style, but I love this. And this was $3.48, and I got an adjustment. All right, so if that, I'll let you know how that works, because that would be so exciting, right? All right, next is a partial repurchase, partial new purchase. So I have that Japanese skincare line that I've shown you guys, and this is part of that too, but I decided it would be smart of me to well, it's made by the same company, but I thought it would be smart of me to get a refill of the serum because I really like the serum and use it all the time, which is this one right here. But then I found this set that has 4 of them. So this is the Japanese one, and then this one is France 24 karat gold serum. This one is Korean hyaluronic acid, and this one is California vitamin C. So let's just open one of these so we can see what they look like and how big they are. But I was just going to get the Japanese one, you know, because they sell it by itself. But then I saw this and I was like, well, why not? Give it a try. You can never have too many serums. All right. So same size as the one I already had. And these are pretty thin, I will say. Some serums are kind of, you know, are a little bit more gelatinous. But these are pretty thin, so usually I end up having to take the eyedropper and put it in my hand, because if I try to put it on my face first, it just like immediately is rolling everywhere. So if you like a thicker serum, don't get these. But I really like these. And now I have 4 different countries worth. All right. So like all of these said, like Korea was hyaluronic acid. I guess I should have said Japan was Sakura, which is the Chinese, which is the cherry blossom, not the Chinese, because it's Japan. All right. That set of 4 was $6.29. All right, some more Corrector cream, or actually it's a CC cream. Again, green. I looked up the difference between a BB cream and a CC cream, but I can't remember what it was. There was a difference, but so this bottle's a little crunched. So hopefully it's not crunched the product. If I can get it open. It's not taped. Okay, well, whatever. I'm going to throw this away, right? All right, so the bottle doesn't look damaged, which is good. I've gotten another one like this, only it also had the, like this one looks like it's got the green and the yellow. Maybe it's white, I don't know. But I've also gotten one of these that has the purple and pink in it, so like all 4 of them together. I don't know how they do this because it's cool, right? But so anyway, this is a primer. 2-tone Beauty Luxury. 7 cc in 1. See how long it takes to get something out of this. Oh, that came out right away. All this stuff I'm putting on this poor hand. So 1 squirt will get you a lot, probably almost enough for your whole face. Oh, and while so this feels really smooth. This had the gel primer on it, so it feels like it would be primed for makeup. So this was definitely thicker than the other green one. I know you kind of can't see, but this in some lights does look a little bit green. So it would be nice to think that it would help with the redness. But it's a nice bottle, and you know, nice to look at. And that was $4.49. All right. Next is a hat. So it comes with straps, and then it's super simple. It just velcros here in the back, and it's awfully flat, so if that bothers you, you can probably, you can kind of make it a little bit, although it's kind of going back to the flatness. I don't know how you fix that, but see. It's kind of tight for me. So you can see the pretty design up here. So here's a problem that I have with ones like this. So I can make it bigger, but then I've got all this Velcro exposed, and then it's really not very secure. But that does feel like a better, I mean, this is probably a little too big. And then so the straps would clip in to right there and right there. And they had this in lots of different colors, but I just thought it was really pretty. Let me try it just a little bit tighter. And so it's got a spot then for a ponytail back there. So yeah, so this, it hangs down kind of low, but I could see this being nice in a swimming situation or a lazy river kind of situation. So yeah, so that's pretty. I just don't know how you're supposed to handle this, because this would hurt. I mean, it's the rough side of the Velcro. So, but those of us with big heads, that's the price we have to bear, I guess. So that hat was $1.97. Right, next, so I reordered the cleanser. So out of that whole set of everything that I've got, I like I use the cleanser every day. I alternate it with the exfoliating cleanser that comes in a pot, but I'm not going through it as fast as I'm going through this, because I use this more than that. So that's why I got that. So I use this every day, I use the serum every day, and the sleeping mask every day. The other things are kind of hit or miss. So I decided for the ones that I do use, I would go ahead and reorder them so I don't run out, since with Temu you got to be prepared. So this is $2.97, and I got a adjustment. Next, oh, somebody's doing laundry. I tell you what, I think we have an LG washer and dryer, I think. But it's got the ability to remember a specific setting. So I programmed in what a typical normal setting should be. And so it's nice that unless we're doing like towels or sheets or something, we can just go push the power, push the memory button or whatever it's called, and then start, and it's great. So it makes it a lot easier for the kids to do their own laundry. For our old washing machine, I had like masking tape on the lid with instructions of how to do. So this is better. I think this is another cushion cream. So technically, there's parts of two different orders in this haul. I ordered this mushroom cream before I found the palette to make your own. But after I got the other mushroom cream, I really liked it, but it was my first experience with it, so I wanted to get another one to kind of compare. So I got this one. Why is this not closing? Okay. So anyway, it's a cute container. It's got a mirror. This sponge is not really useful. I mean, this is like foam. So it's got a cover. And then it's like, how many layers do you have to go down to get to the actual cream? So this is the pattern that it makes. So, okay, so I was thinking that this one came with the mushroom sponge too. I was actually thinking it was part of this lid, but it must not be, because I don't know why else they would give you this. So I will not use this. So I'll have to get a mushroom sponge to do that. But you would just dip it down and then pat it all over your face. This one, I think most of these on Temu come in only two colors, ivory and natural. So I have in the other brand I have ivory, and I'm pretty sure that I got this one in natural, just to see, you know, which one I thought would work better. So yeah, so it's still a cute container. Let me get rid of this. Well, actually, put primer on that hand, so why not? Trying to tell if it's darker. Can't really tell. On my hand is not a good spot, because my hand is like the best skin I have anywhere. So that's not a good example. But anyway, that was $4.97, and I did get an adjustment. Right. Well, this is a shirt. Let me make sure my hands are clean. Well, they're not clean, but no wet makeup on them. So I had this in my cart for a long time before I pulled the trigger, mainly because it's long sleeve, so I was kind of waiting till we started to get towards cooler weather. But I really love these colors together. Long sleeve, like I said, and then it's got this burnt orange color in the center. It looks pretty long, and this is a little different of a V-neck, but then it's got a hoodie. So I thought that was cute. So this is a 2X, which is size, it's on the plus side, so it's a 16. It's 100% polyester and machine wash cold, inside out, line dry in the shade. So yeah, I think I can pull these colors off. Although I'll need that one lipstick, right, that it was kind of orangier. And then this shirt, oh, $12.48, and I did get an adjustment. All right, we're down to the last, it looks like 2 things before I show you my jewelry, my one set of jewelry that I brought down. All right, so this first thing is another pin for my bag. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's got the metal back. I'm going to put it on the back with the cartoony kind of things. I need to stop ordering pins. The back kind of is all evenly spaced and whatnot. And I need to stop using or buying pins so I can actually start using the bag. So there. So this is my mood bag. Alright, and that pin was 98 cents, and I did get an adjustment. And then last but not least is a mushroom brush or sponge. So these came in different colors. Ooh, I got it in my legs. Alright, so comes with a case and then comes with the sponge, and I got green because I'm using this for my green corrector cream. That way I don't have to mix and match and I know which one is which. So yeah, so love it, and love that it comes with a case. The one that I got with the original cushion cream doesn't have a case, so I need to look on Temu and see if they just sell the cases so that when I travel I can have one for the other. Or I'll just buy another one of these. What did this cost? This was $1.44, so yeah, I could buy a black one that would represent the foundation. So yeah, so that is it for this haul. Let's look and see, what did I like the most? I think that tricolor lipstick is cool. I think there's one of the colors that I won't like as much, but just the fact that at least in the beginning there's 3 different colors, that's pretty cool. And I can't forget this. Love this, that I can make my own cushion cream. So those are probably my favorite things. Least favorite, I don't know. I don't think I really have a least favorite in this batch. I think everything was pretty okay. So let me know what you thought in the comments. So now, jewelry. So where is my, let me get my, actually, I thought I may put these on, take what I've got on off, but I'm going to show it on here first just to maybe make it easier. I brought one down that would go with this shirt. Not that that matters at the moment. But this was a necklace and earring set. Let me just get these put in. All right, now it's a little nerve-wracking showing off your own stuff to strangers, but you guys are nice, you guys are safe. If you don't like it, you won't tell me. All right. So this is all pearls and champagne colored rhinestones and kind of a grayish purple stones. These I think are mother of pearl, little mother of pearl pieces. So it's not a very long necklace, and then it's got the earrings in the same style. And then I tended to prefer this kind of a clasp to make it easier. I can't, lobster claw ones are so hard for me. So, so yeah, so this is definitely on the more elegant side of, I have some that are kind of wild and carefree too. But so yeah, so I made that, and then let's take it off, take these off. See, this one had already almost come all the way out. Now when I made these, I was not gonna offer backs with them, although if I do ever decide to sell these, I could get, you know, that pack on Temu. This set also would have gone with my, these were kind of the colors I did for my second wedding, since my husband's favorite color is purple. All right. But sometimes even this kind is hard, because you got to get some of the beads to go through it too. Am I going? Oh, I'm not going in the right spot. Well, that would make a difference. All right, so so yeah, so this might be too fancy for this shirt. I don't know. But yeah, so now I've shown you one of my creations. And maybe I'll try to show one at the end of each video until I run out. I have a lot. So I'm trying to think. I want to say, if memory serves, that I got these beads off of other necklaces from the Goodwill or Salvation Army. I would check both of those places. Or I got them from the Bargain Bead subscription box. But yeah, so there's that. So anyway, thank you for being kind while I showed you something. You know, it's always easier to show things that other people have done, or to speak about things that aren't quite as personal. But once you start getting personal, then it's like, oh, what if they don't like it, or, you know, whatever. I mean, you open yourself up once you put things out there, and not everybody is kind, unfortunately. But you guys are a great group of people to share things with. So thank you. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like the content that I provide, I would love for you to subscribe. If you haven't yet, just click that button, and then click the bell, then you'll get notified whenever I put something new out. But all of that stuff, and watching, of course, really helps my channel and will help provide for additional content in the future. But anyway, thank you so much, wherever you are, whenever you are. I hope, oh, that was scissors. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and that you're enjoying life. But until next time, see you later. Bye.